Dallas win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their 32-year-old quarterback in his 9th season in the NFL. It's Ryan Tannehill.
And despite the 3 touchdown passes he threw, there's a lot to work on this week, wasn't there?
Oh, ton of interception.
Yeah, I mean, when you're going really with almost a 1-to-1 ratio, that's not going to work for you well at all. Not over the long haul. The beauty, though, somehow found a way to win.
Yeah, they still got the win last week. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now Kamara. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 15 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
Are we playing old school football now? We got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line every time they go to the bench to tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
To throw is Tannehill. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 21.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Michael Brocker's in on the stop.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Saints 21-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
That's good.
The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
On the carry.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Alvin Kamara with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Rodgers on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here come the Saints now for their first drive. They will be led out by perhaps the best ever at 43 years of age now. It's the great Tom Brady.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
First down.
To throw is Brady. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4.
The numbers for Walker from last week's effort. 7 catches, 67 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Jordan Jenkins able to record his 5th sack of the season.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. Right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll find a little space. He gets this up near the 10.
41, Alvin.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Again, this is Kamara. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here's 7. Saints, nothing.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Running with Kamara. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
1st and 10 at the 30.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He dumps it to Hyde, and he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
Yeah, at the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Alvin Kamara with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Set to kick off.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And Walker with it over the middle. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
It's a pickup of 6.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate, and it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On the counter, here's Kamara. There to stop him was Carlton Davis. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. The busy night continues for Kamara. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11.
2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Alvin Kamara on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Hauschka adds the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Take over first and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Brady's pass.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it. And this is picked up by the Saints. Accelerating, and off he goes. The 30. Past the 20. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Alvin Kamara, as the first half is winding down, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Hauschka with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
Stephen Hauschka set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. 14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on first down. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Brady now on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Walker. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. On now is Mason Crosby, who's hit from as far as 58 in his career. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. So we've come to halftime after. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Buccaneers 28, Saints nothing. Stephen Hauschka set to kick off.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. Rodgers on the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
6-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Brady's throw there complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on first. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Carry on Johnson. An 8-yard.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Here's 46-yard line.
Again, it's Brady. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Marcel Darius flies in at 331 pounds for the sack.
And it's third down. Third.
From midfield, here's Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
Jordan Jenkins.
We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of the guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. From the gun on third down, Tannehill. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. On the ground, Kamara. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
He's tackled.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
36-yard line.
Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Bucs on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They snap it to Tannehill. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. A cool little accomplishment for him passing the football. 25,000 yards. He just surpassed that for his career.
When he was a little guy in the backyard just throwing it around probably with his dad, he thought about playing in the NFL. He dreamed of it. But to put up these kind of numbers while doing so, that's got to be kind of cool for him. He'll enjoy the heck out of thinking about that when this one is.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Hauschka adds the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10. At at their own 22-yard line.
Brady now on first down. Catch is made by Harry. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
What's up, man?
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Now Brady. Screenplay, Johnson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. In that play, it wound up losing yardage.
It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's getting off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. They run it again with Kamara. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
To throw is Tannehill. He's got this to the rookie from ASU, Brandon Ayuk. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch, but still,
no yardage.
Okay.
And they had him bottled up, but here's a late flag, and a face mask is going to get a much better starting position. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ndamukong Suh in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he locates Walker, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Throwing on first down is Brady. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. The utter domination domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Tannehill going to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara, and it'll bring up third down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Tannehill. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Shotgun now for Brady. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Here's Matt Bosher now, standing just outside his own goal line. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season,
it's caught at the 10. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Throwing now, Tannehill. That's complete, right around the 8. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.